Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to show you how you can scent your whipped body butter products with essential oils, fragrance oils, even natural fragrance oils. I'm going to share my tips and tricks with you so you can use this essential fragrance oils correctly when you are scenting your body butters for personal use or even the ones that you sell. So I'm going to jump right in, and if this is the first time you are watching any of my videos, my name is Esther. I make DIY hair and skincare videos, and I also sell my skincare products on my website as well as online formulating classes. I will have everything linked in the description box if you want to check it out. So let's get started. So to scent your body butter products, you can do a combination of either natural scents, which would be essential oils, or fragrance oils, which would be synthetic, or a combination of both. Or you could also use natural fragrance oils, and I'll discuss them in detail during the video. So it really depends on your preference, what you have available, cost, what you can afford, or if you sell your products, probably what your customers prefer. Some customers prefer a more natural option, which would be essential oils. And before I forget, if you haven't yet subscribed, please go on and hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notifications so that way you don't miss any new uploads or videos that I share. That really helps, and I have a bunch of other helpful DIY videos if you want to check those out. But just going along the lines of scenting your body butter, it can be frustrating sometimes. Some scents are not very strong, some scents are stronger than most, and it involves a lot. You might have to choose a good blend of essential oils or fragrance oils just to adequately scent your body butter products. So fragrance or essential oils honestly comes down to preference. So fragrance oils, they're made in a lab, and they have a combination of synthetic parts as well as plant parts. But essential oils are completely natural and made of natural plant parts, so they do not have any synthetic components. So that's just the difference. And then you have the natural fragrance oil. This is still made in the lab, but it doesn't have any synthetic ingredients. It's made with different parts of the plants as well as essential oils. So it's like a complex blend of both essential oils and plant matter. Which to choose depends on your preference. Essential oils are natural. Of course, they are much more expensive to buy than your regular fragrance oil. Just because it's natural does not mean it cannot cause irritation to your skin. So you of course have to do your research, see which one you like to use in your finished product. With essential oils, I always recommend you purchase from very good suppliers, because they're going to have all the details about each essential oil on their site. Once again, essential oils, they are natural, they are much more expensive to buy, and some people can have increased irritation. So because they're obtained from plants and flowers, it makes it a more natural and safer alternative than synthetic fragrances. So that's why if you're making a product that you say is all natural, you cannot use synthetic fragrances. If you're claiming it's a natural product, you would have to use essential oils. The key to scenting your products or your body butter with essential oils is making sure you're using it correctly, choosing a good blend. I'm going to link resources in the description box about just all the information I have about essential oils. Usage rate is key. You don't want to use too much, you don't want to use too little. You want to have a happy medium, but you want to choose a good combination. Sometimes 1 to 3 scent blends you would have to combine, and it all comes down to testing your scent blends. Moving on to fragrance oils, they are a great way to scent your body butter products. They often have a complex blend of scents that just smell amazing. So fragrance oils can mimic your natural scents, and they are often cheaper to buy. So they are much more inexpensive compared to your essential oils. A lot of synthetic fragrances can contain harmful chemicals which can damage your skin and are bad for your health. So you want to be sure that you are choosing phthalate-free fragrances, because those type of fragrances do not contain toxins. So keep that in mind. Once again, there's nothing wrong with choosing good quality fragrance oils to scent your body butter products. Essential oils are not the only option that you have. Fragrance oils are not bad. You just want to choose the right one from a good supplier, use it correctly, and I'm going to talk more about how you can calculate the amounts that you need to use when you're scenting your products, how you can navigate the supplier sites if you're not sure or if you're new to making your body butter products. Some things to know: the most important thing is the usage rate, and you'll get that from your supplier wherever you purchase from. IFRA, that's the International Fragrance Association guidelines, restrictions. Their website has a ton of information, but a lot of good suppliers have the IFRA information on their site. Dermal limit, the maximum percentage amount that you can use, and then phototoxicity. Essential oils, you want to be very careful of that. Then dilution, you never want to use a fragrance oil, essential oil directly on your skin. With phototoxic essential oils, you want to be very careful when using those type of essential oils, because it can increase skin irritation when you expose your skin out in the sun. You're exposed to UV rays. Examples are bergamot, lemon, lime, grapefruit, bitter orange. And then how much of an essential oil or fragrance oil should you use? Always refer to the supplier guideline, because they're going to have the suggested usage rate % on their site, and you want to know your batch size. That's the total amount of product you want to make. That will help you determine how much of an essential oil or fragrance oil you should use, and I'm going to show you an example. In my example that I'm going to show you, I went over to Wholesale Supplies Plus. They are an amazing online supplier. So I went over to the essential oils and I just searched for one. So my example, I'm going to use a lavender 4042 essential oil. So they're going to have all the information about this essential oil, the details. And if you look on the right side of the screen, you will see the fragrance usage. So on their site, they are suggesting 5% in a soap, body lotion, candle. This is on their own website. You may go to a different supplier website and they will have a different percentage. So that's what they're suggesting. They also have the IFRA document certification information. So if you click on the IFRA link, it's going to pull up the IFRA certificate. So this has more details about the different categories of products. All you need to do is find the category your product belongs to. Since I'm making a body butter, it belongs to category 5A. So this is like body creams, lotions, leave-on products. So they are saying that 5% is the maximum that you can use for this essential oil. It doesn't mean when you're making a body butter product you should use it at 5%, but that's the maximum. So that would be the dermal limit, 5%. I have never used lavender essential oil at 5%. I think the maximum I've used lavender essential oil is at 1.25 or 1.5%. So keep that in mind. Their website also has a fragrance essential oil calculator that is so helpful. So all you need to do to use this, just click on this, and then you're going to enter all the information for your product. I'm making a body butter, and then I'm going to put, if I'm using an essential oil, I'm going to put the unit of measurement, grams, and the amount, that's my batch size, and then it's just going to calculate everything for me, and it's going to tell me what percentage they're suggesting for this batch of product that I want to make. They're suggesting 3%. Once again, you can do your batch testing. You don't have to use 3%. That's what they are recommending for this batch size and with this particular essential oil. You can probably go in 1% increments and see how your product smells, how the scent is. But at 3%, I can tell you that it is going to be pretty strong for a body butter product. So these are just recommendations. Every supplier site is different. Brambleberry is different, and I will show you an example on Brambleberry's website. So over on Brambleberry's website, I followed the same process. I went over to the fragrance section, and then I selected the fragrance I was interested in using. I selected the oatmeal and honey fragrance, and it provides all the information about this specific fragrance. It gives the details about things like the flash point. Flash point is the temperature at which a fragrance can catch fire or change in composition. You never want to hit your fragrance oil beyond that temperature. I really never recommend heating your fragrance oils, but it has that type of information. It tells you if the product is lip safe, eye safe. So if you're wanting to make a lip scrub, for example, you cannot use this fragrance oil because it's not lip safe. So I went over to their fragrance calculator and I selected that, and I just entered the information. I selected the fragrance oil I was going to be using. That's the oatmeal honey fragrance, and it just walks you through the steps. You select the type of product you're making. I'm making a body butter, but I selected the body lotion. That was the only option because they all belong to the same category 5A. I put the amount of product I was making, my unit of measurement, which is grams, and then it calculates everything for you, and it's not stressful. So you just have to choose based on how you want to scent your product. So they have the IFRA maximum percentage, and that's 3.3%. So that's the maximum usage rate per IFRA's recommendation. So that's the maximum you can use this fragrance oil in a body care product, like a body butter, lotion, oil. And then they have their own different recommendations: 0.25 for light scented, 1% for medium scented, 2% for strong scented. So depending on how you want to scent your products, you would just choose the percentage that works in your own body butter product. If you plan on using essential oils to scent your body butter, go over to Google and just type essential oil calculator. It's going to show up as EO Calc. This is amazing and super helpful for helping you calculate your own scent blends, and it's going to tell you how much percentage, the usage rate you should use in your product. It's so helpful. So you're just going to choose your whichever essential oils you want to use in your formula, in your body butter. You're going to choose or put them into the essential oil slots. I just gave a random example, so I'm using lavender essential oil, eucalyptus, and peppermint, and everything has to add up to 100%. This is just a random example so you can see what I'm trying to show you. And if you go all the way down, you have to select the category, what type of product you're making. I just put all that in, and I'm just doing a tester batch, 500 grams. If you look at this link where it says check this article, this gives you more details about the different product categories. So this is going to tell you for that specific product the usage percentage, the maximum percentage that IFRA recommends. So if you're not sure, maybe you're making a baby product or a hair product, lip product, facial product, this is super helpful. So back to the calculation, I put all the information in. I'm going to hit the give me usage rates. So if the percentages you've entered are safe and correct, it will tell you you have safe usage rates and you're not going to have anything in red. If you have anything in red, it means you cannot use that essential oil at that percentage. And I'm going to show you a second example so you see what I'm saying. But in this example that I'm giving you here, this scent blend is safe to use. For my next example, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put in my blend of essential oils. I just used some random examples. I used lavender, 4042. I also used clove, and I also used lemongrass essential oil. So same thing, just put your percentages and it should add up to 100%. Put the product you're making. I'm making a body care product, so that's going to be category 5A, and put your batch size. I put that all in, and then I hit the give me usage rates button, and then it's going to pop up with the usage rate suggestion. Once again, if any of the sections have red, you cannot use that essential oil at that percentage. You are going to have to reduce the percentage amount. So if you look at my example, you'll see that lemongrass is highlighted in red. So you are not going to be able to use lemongrass essential oil at 0.75%. You can only safely use it at 0.5%. So you would have to go back and modify your percentages if you want to use a specific essential oil that is safe on your skin and that does not exceed the dermal limit. So when should you add your fragrance? I always recommend you add it to your body butter during the cool down phase when your mixture has cooled down, and never add it when it's hot. Never heat up your fragrance essential oil to where you exceed the flash point. Remember, the flash point can change the composition of your fragrances, so you want to be safe. So always add it during the cool down phase. And some essential oils, even fragrances, can discolor your body butter. Some that I can think of would be orange essential oil, turmeric essential oil, vanilla. So keep that in mind. Final tips to keep in mind: just make sure that the fragrance oil, essential oil you use is skin safe and is used at the recommended usage percentage rate. Never apply your fragrance essential oil directly on your skin without diluting it in a carrier oil of some sort. And then you always want to do a patch test to make sure that you don't have any type of skin irritation. Make sure that the usage rate that you are using in your finished product does not exceed the dermal limit, does not exceed the IFRA recommendations. Use adequate precautions when using phototoxic essential oils. Protect your skin. Remember that essential oils are very potent and concentrated, so use with caution. And of course, discontinue use if there's any type of redness, skin irritation, and burning. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you're having trouble scenting your body butter products, I hope you found this helpful in some way. Remember that scents are subjective. Some scents are stronger than others. Not everyone is going to like your scent blends or scent combinations, but regardless of which oils you decide to use, natural, synthetic, essential oils, just make sure you're using it safely and correctly in your finished body butter product. And if you watched this video all the way through, thank you so much. I am so grateful. And if you found the content helpful, let me know in the comments below so that way I can make more videos like this. It lets me know if you are enjoying this type of content. But thank you so much. I'm really appreciative of your support, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any new videos I upload. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly.